Embraer E170.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. That's a beautiful aircraft, isn't it? Yes. Words I never thought would come out of my mouth, but true today, honestly. And clearly a great day for a celebration here in this community. Even Mother Nature agreed and provided some beautiful weather. So thank you all for being here. My name is Katie Susong, and I have the privilege of serving as president and CEO of Grow Cedar Valley. Now, many of you are familiar with our organization, but we do serve as the regional economic development and chamber organization here in the Cedar Valley. And we exist to uplift and support things just like this, things that benefit our community in meaningful ways. Today we are celebrating the E170, the largest plane to operate and service the Cedar Valley in more than 25 years. That's a big deal. That's a big deal, yes. And before we get to comments, I do want to take just a moment to recognize and acknowledge all of the regional and city leaders that we have here, the elected officials and those representing our regional friends. So if you'd all please just raise your hand so we can identify you and celebrate you, that'd be great. Thank you. All right, it is my pleasure to introduce Stephen Kiergaard. Stephen serves as the director of the Waterloo Regional Airport, and he's going to share a few remarks. Stephen.
Good afternoon, everybody. Most of you may know me. I've only been here about a year, and it is a great turnout to see this many people and this many community leaders come out to see and celebrate this accomplishment for the community. I've been an airport director at multiple different locations, and a lot of times you don't get this from a community. They don't understand that how positive it is to see each and one of you coming out here to see us and be out here today. And truly, I appreciate the fact that you are all wanting to do that today. And this is an exciting time for us. This is the largest aircraft that we've had in a long time, and we hope that we continue to push this momentum forward and continue to grow and succeed out here. We would like to see more flights, and that's the best way to do that, is have all of you come out and fly on this beautiful airplane. Now I'm going to turn it over to the mayor of Waterloo, Quentin Hart. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Steve. Well, first, also, the airport board. If you're an airport board member, could you please raise your hand? Airport board members, we want to say thank you. And also, David Deeds had to catch a flight, so he's on the other side probably waving as well. And we want to thank our airport board because we know that all of you make an incredible salary serving on the wrong board, right? Oh, I'm sorry, wrong board. But also our entire airport team and staff, could you please raise your hands as well? Thank you so much. You know, as mayor, it's really interesting to know that airports, whether large or small, there's a lot that takes place behind the scenes. There's a lot going on, whether it is working with our TSA staff who do an incredible job. We want to thank all of you also. Today marks an exciting milestone for the Waterloo Regional Airport and for our entire Cedar Valley. We are thrilled to welcome a brand new aircraft featuring 2 classes of service, something that we haven't seen in over 25 years. This new offering reflects our ongoing commitment to providing reliable, convenient, and elevated air travel options for residents and visitors alike. But behind this achievement is a significant investment in millions of dollars that have been reinvested into our airport facilities over the last several years to ensure that it remains a vital hub for connectivity, economic growth, and opportunity. And we understand how crucial accessible air service is to our local economy, supporting our businesses, attracting new investment, and creating jobs. But let me be clear, this is just the beginning. We need you to fly ALO. And today's announcement is a sign of even greater things to come. So together we're building a brighter future for the Cedar Valley, for the Midwest, one flight at a time. So thank you all for being a part of this exciting journey.
Welcome everyone to the Cedar Falls Regional Airport. Sorry, I'm at the wrong ribbon cutting. So if you notice the name, it's Waterloo Regional Airport. I think a lot of times people think, oh, it's the Waterloo Airport. This is a regional amenity. You talk to any employer, any business, anyone that lives here, this is a regional amenity. I think earlier I was saying that 19% or so of the total traffic coming through is Cedar Falls-based residents. This is something that we all need. This is something we all share in. And I think any of us who have ever flown home from a long flight, either work or personal, you land here, you're 3 minutes from your car, you're driving back home, you're home in 10 minutes. There's just something about that you can't beat. Even though, yes, you can drive 45 minutes, you can drive an hour and a half, other flights, when you can just come home, be home, and not have to worry about all the other hassle and everything that goes along with that, there is an amazing difference. And to Mayor Hart's point, that only comes about if we fly ALO. And I know we've all kind of been in the habit of we always look at some of the other places. I know for Cedar Falls, we're going to be doing a lot more, working with our Channel 15, partnering with the airport to make sure everybody's aware that we have the additional flights. Because this is an investment not just by our community, but by American Airlines as well, and choosing to invest in Waterloo and the Cedar Valley to make sure we have flights here. It's not just an investment here. I know they're also making big investments in the Chicago-based hub for some of the connections. So this is a chance for us to really take advantage of the investments American Airlines is making. But again, we have to commit to making that investment as well and taking every chance we can to fly out of here when possible. So I would just encourage you, remember anytime you're looking for a flight, start with ALO. And otherwise, I'll hand it off to my good friend here.
This actually just sort of works out, timing as the tourism guy. The folks that weren't here for the ribbon cutting, let's turn to the folks that are waiting for their bags and say thank you for coming to Waterloo in the Cedar Valley. We're excited. We're excited to host you. Hopefully you're here for My Waterloo Days this weekend. And to check out some of the great stuff that we've got to offer. A lot of us do a lot of work day in and day out to recruit employees, to recruit new folks to move to our community. And the strength of our airport is a significant piece of that conversation, making sure that folks can get here. But when they want to get away for a weekend, it doesn't have to require an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour travel. The only way that we can increase the number of flights out, the airport doesn't pick the flights, the airline does. And so the more that we choose ALO, the more that those airlines look back at us, see this as a viable market, make the investment for additional flights, and in return, create an opportunity for all the folks that we try to attract to move to our community, to be able to get away for a weekend, or welcome their families to come and visit. So please make sure you're checking that ALO for anywhere that you want to go. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Jose Herrera. I'm the provost at the University of Northern Iowa. This is a wonderful opportunity for me to give thanks to the people that have made this possible. This is an opportunity for, as the mayor said, for the entire region. Well, that red light is just to show how important these concepts are, right? I think at the end of the day, as a community, we all benefit from having these extra available options for us in our travel. And certainly on behalf of the 3,000 or so employees at the University of Northern Iowa, almost 600 faculty, we will be using some of these facilities. There are a lot more students that are coming from out of state. That is only made possible by facilities like this one. Hopefully we'll get tuition equity for neighboring states that are here. So Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Illinois students will have that option to come here at UNI and really invest in your companies, invest in your community to bring in some those additional dollars. So on behalf of UNI, thank you for all the folks that were involved in making this happen. And I look forward to seeing you here at the airport. Thank you. And I'll hand it back off to Katie, I think, now.
Thank you all for your comments. And one more thank you. Unfortunately, she had to get on the plane and is no longer with us, but Rachel from American Airlines Corporate played an integral role in helping us get our larger plane and better service. So did want to take a moment to acknowledge Rachel for her role in helping our community grow and thrive. Okay, so thank you to all of our leaders. I think what we've heard today is we've got a great new plane. We've got great new service at our airport. Here in the Cedar Valley, we have a lot to be proud of. This is our airport. So fly ALO. Make sure that you look to ALO first when you're looking to fly, and continue to do things that advance this community, because we're only as good as what we put into this community. So make sure you're investing and make sure you fly ALO. So thank you so much for being here today. As David mentioned earlier, we do have refreshments from the Waterloo Convention Center, so please make sure you get food to eat and things to drink. Thank you for being here.